For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
BA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. Well, some teams get production mostly from their starters. But, Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Terrence Mann is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, so Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic against Holiday. Back to Doncic. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Doncic. Over Holiday. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Antetokounmpo against Olynyk. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
Doncic, good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Antetokounmpo finds Whiteside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And when the Greek freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic against Holiday. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Holiday passes to Whiteside. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Holiday. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they got to the line at a good clip. They couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Holiday. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
First one falls for him.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
He's off on the second. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Antetokounmpo covering, and that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Holiday. Doncic outside, just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 7 points. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo with it. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Now here's Doncic. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Drills it from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to man. Here's Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
For teams that try to pack the lane against Giannis, that shot is a great equalizer if he can hit it with consistency and be good at when to shoot it and when not to.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Over Holiday. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Outside Holiday. Pass to man. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he's going for the oop here. And Giannis with the dunk.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Olynyk. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. They kick it out to Porzingis. Off target from outside for Milwaukee. They've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. With a step back. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And Dallas calls time here. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, Everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. In third, Dallas.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's Porzingis. 17 points for him last game against.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Now here's Holiday. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Holiday passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
You know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
You know, with Giannis on the floor, B.A., he's able to completely blow a team out on his own. I mean, he can take over a game with big-time performances. We've seen it.
He shoots it. And that one's long. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. To the right side. Doncic against Antetokounmpo. Pulls it. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
You know, with Giannis, as you said, Clark, the numbers he can put up are eye-popping.
Yeah, he can hit you for 40 points and 20 rebounds on any given night, not to mention how well he's grown as a passer. I mean, his assist totals and block shots typically are otherworldly as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Mavericks pull it in. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. And he gets it back. Here's DiVincenzo. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Weber pulls it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Doncic outside. Over Washington. Doncic, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He makes the first.
A multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Lee, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Knocked loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. And he's going for the lob.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Green. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Knocked away and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his
That one on Doncic.
15 foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Saban Lee. At the line for 2.
Misses. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second one. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Washington against Bay. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Lee. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And that one's good. Man.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, Green.
Milwaukee foul. Alex Len. That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
Outside, Green. Driving inside. Banked it in off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Lee. To the inside. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Lee. Pass to man. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Lynn. Off the left rim and out. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Weber. From the low block. Unable to get that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. Pass to Lee. Off the mark with the floater.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Bay with it. Here's Weber. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to Bay. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Here's Lynn. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
At the line for one.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Dallas shooting 41% from the field so far. Driving to the basket, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You know, there's a fearlessness to DiVincenzo's game that I love watching. I mean, he's willing to give up his body on just about any kind of play.
Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to man. Here's Lee. Lets it go from 11. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Now Bay. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cans it from the wing. 7 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's DiVincenzo. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just a moment. And you ask Giannis his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and play hard and give everything with the team without thinking about nothing else.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court right now for the Bucks, we've got Mason Plumlee. Saban Lee is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Terrence Mann and it's Cousins in at the 5.
Team foul.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 7. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's stolen. And now the Mavs on the run. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The 11-footer hauled in by DiVincenzo. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Count it.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Bucks shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Pass to Lee. Back to Mann. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. To the paint. Here's Bay. There's the block. And they recover it. Checked by Cousins. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Lee. And he makes all 3.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Doncic against Holiday. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher, so the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment out. Interesting. Thank you.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
DiVincenzo covering. From deep, here's Doncic. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Count that bucket. Doncic has got 21 points in the game.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Here's man, and the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Washington's checked in for Cousins. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
It's good.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. Man, misses. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. He's covered by Holiday. Inside, here's Doncic. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his third
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 1. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
13 foul.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, is he quick enough to play point guard?
Luka.
And in case you're wondering how that worked out,
2 shots.
the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 15 points in the game. Shot from 12. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. It's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for the Bucks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Dallas calls timeout. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Porzingis finds Doncic to the paint. Here's Olynyk. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
To the middle. And Washington with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 3. For Dallas, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Pass to Doncic. Rebound, Milwaukee. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the layup. Dallas has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And he gets it to go. Porzingis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Now here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Six to shoot. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Bucks rebound.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Lynn's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Holiday. DiVincenzo with it. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Lee, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Green. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Doncic outside. And that one's good. Doncic has got 28.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 24 points for him. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's Lee. And the Bucks miss again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the 2nd quarter.
Here's Lee. Green covering. Pass to Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. No good on the 3. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 30 points.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic outside. And the bucket is good. And now a 5-point Maverick lead.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Lee. To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Back to Lee. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Improving as a playmaker, Giannis knows this is the next step in him becoming an even greater player.
And Dallas calls time here.
Cookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Both teams changing it up here. 1:16 left in the first half. Pass to Weber. Green with the ball. Fires in the triple. Green's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Down low. And that one's good. Weber.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Here's Lee. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to drop.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Shot clock at 6. From deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. That one doesn't drop. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now here's Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
And for Milwaukee, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Doncic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Antetokounmpo's got 30 points.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it. And it opens up driving lanes as well.
Now here's Doncic. Whiteside with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Holiday drives in. That puts him in the lead. And the Bucks lead by 1.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Porzingis. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porzingis has got 9.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Mann. The floater.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Drew Holiday signed a 4-year, $134 million extension to remain in Milwaukee. His coach, Mike Budenholzer, said, "You can't appreciate the strength and the physicality he brings until you see it night in and night out. What he does defensively, once you're around it, it's even more impressive." Guys?
All right, good stuff there, Allie. Outside Porzingis. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic against DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, B.A. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
DiVincenzo, count the basket. DiVincenzo's got 19 points.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 9. That one goes. Count it.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Outside Holiday to the left side wing. The the baseline J. Takes a 13-footer. The Mavericks pull it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the Bucks making a change here. Cousins is checked in.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Cousins gets the bucket.
Cousins imposing his will that time against pretty good defense.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Doncic against Holiday. Pass to Doncic. DiVincenzo covering. Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Washington's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Six to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
Holiday with the ball. Here's Mann. Pass to Washington. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting from Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So both teams making some changes here. Second free throw, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Here's Weber. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Washington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Now here's Green. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
13th foul.
Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And it's Bay. That time on the assist by Green. Bay's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Lee. Guarded by Doncic.
Josh Green. That's his
And the Bucks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in.
Bucks substitution. Mason Plumlee.
Here's Plumlee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to man. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jump ball.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Lee. Back to man. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. And freedom of movement is an important part of that. And it looks better. And it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bucks back. That's his third personal foul. 14th foul.
Pass to Green. Here's Doncic. DiVincenzo covering. Doncic with the bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's man.
Dallas foul. That's his second personal foul. 14th foul.
DiVincenzo against Green. To stop the run. Thrown back.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
And Milwaukee's shooting about 40% so far in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
DiVincenzo finds Washington. Now DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And that one hits the back iron. Dallas has got 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Bay outside. Doncic up top. Green in the post. No good on the shot. Milwaukee has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's man. Pass to Washington. Here is DiVincenzo. Up and over Doncic. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 20 points for him. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Pass to man. Back to DiVincenzo. Up and over Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Drew Holiday's checked in for Lynn. So hits one and misses one at the line.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Washington finds DiVincenzo. Now Holiday. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 21 points in the game. And he dunks it down.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
And for Dallas, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Man's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 5 now.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Bay with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Poke loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Mavericks with possession here. And here's Doncic outside. That one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. DiVincenzo against Bay. Left side Holiday. 5 on the clock. Fades back. Mavericks with a rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Dallas up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 19-point game. And for Milwaukee, Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. Terrence Mann is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Washington in at the 5. Now here's Antetokounmpo. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Assisted.
Antetokounmpo's got 34 points.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
And for the Mavericks.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Tries from 6 feet, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. No good, off the front rim. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Washington against Olynyk. Here's Weber. Over Antetokounmpo. Weber, no good. The Bucks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Mann. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Doncic against Holiday. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 43 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Washington's shot is good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range. Doncic has got 46.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, that's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Mann, guarded by Olynyk. Graham is someone who played abroad on Team USA. How exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Doncic against Holiday. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both, and the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, BA, again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out, but I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that will be part of this type of tournament or league, so let's see where it goes.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Dallas again missing.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
DiVincenzo, pass to Holiday. Over Olynyk. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Dallas again missing.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Antetokounmpo against Doncic. There's the drive. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Whiteside, he's checked in for the Bucks. Doncic against Holiday. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Out left to the wing. Back to Holiday. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
And here's Doncic outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Holiday against Doncic. To the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's wide left. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Holiday against Doncic. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Holiday against Doncic. DiVincenzo pass to Holiday. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, BA, it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Counted from distance. Doncic has got 53 points.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability holds off the charts.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Good idea to call timeout. it looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
The Bucks have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Porzingis against Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Porzingis. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
The first one falls.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
So he gets them both. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Holiday against Doncic. And he lobs it up. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday, getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
Holiday against Doncic. Porzingis for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Porzingis against Whiteside. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Well, Milwaukee's shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Mann.
2 minutes.
There's the drive. Got it.
2 minutes. Terrence Mann.
Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Mavericks shooting has been great this game, 58%.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
The 11-footer. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee the other way now. And Holiday, here we go. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Oh, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Olynyk up top. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Doncic on the wing from outside the arc. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Holiday. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off. Guys?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.